On the button, George.
Okay.
Powder puff punch and a glass jaw. That's a great combination.
Greetings, people. I just had a passing thought on this promo video for the upcoming fight against Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. Why? Don't get me wrong. I know these promotions are visually quite stunning. The makeup, the set design, the directions, it's beautifully done. But come on, this latest promo was cringy and awkward. It can't be only me that thinks that. I think we're asking too much of these boxers. They are not thespians. They are fighters. I like Guy Ritchie films. He has a unique style with great wit, dark humour, and a slick tempo. But this iteration, his talents are atrophied and emaciated. Although well shot, that theme is getting a bit fatiguing now. The gangster motif is played out. The Guy Ritchie approach worked well for the 5v5. It had that lock, stock, snatch vibe. The two Cockney villains going head to head with their henchmen. Very easy to superimpose Frank and Eddie in those roles. I thought it was brilliantly done.
Jolly exciting, was it, mate?
Yeah, spectacular.
But this one lost me. I didn't see the story here or what it had to do with the upcoming fight. If there was one,
It wasn't crystal clear to me old China.
you see, what is this fixation with torture, barbarism and cruelty anyway? I don't see the association or affiliation it has with boxing. I really don't. Is it necessary to be so ghoulish and morbid? It's pugilism, a noble art.
But what did I learn from boxing? The same thing that you guys are learning. Respect for your fellow man, right? You're not going to readily go out and fight in the streets and so on and start thumping somebody. You've got restraint and you've got an inbuilt kind of thing about you that's taught by boxing that you don't go about throwing your weight around. So we've got respect and we've got discipline.
To me, boxing is a dignified craft. A pasteurized, a sanitized, a refined version or interpretation of a duel. A challenge, a test, a fair fight, or a rite of passage, if you want to get ancient and archaic about it. It's an examination of skill, character, and courage. Not whatever this was. Bunkum. Where's the imagination anyway? The world is rich with martial traditions and stories to draw upon, especially if you have unlimited resources to spend on promotional videos with movie quality trailers.
Was in the spring, and spring became the summer.
Don't get me wrong, I like the song Sweet Caroline, but did they have to mime it? I was wincing all the way through that.
And touching hands.
That's enough.
No, this one didn't work for me. It must have been fun taking part, but it lacked originality and was heavy on the cheese. Let's get back to the real business at hand. Boxing.
The fight game today is like show business. There's no real fighters anymore. They're all actors. The best showman becomes the champ. Now, you wouldn't hesitate to publicize an actor, would you?
Anyway, that's my impressions. Thanks for listening. And remember, choose life.
My father, his name was Dennis Gilfeather. He ran, over decades, he ran a series of boxing clubs, amateur boxing clubs. And his ethos was to take young boys, and it's pretty much the same just now, off the streets, and now young women, and give them something meaningful in their lives. And it kept them away from trouble, away from petty crime, and all the stuff that young kids at 14, 15, 16 would get up to. And it gave them a kind of feeling of belonging. I belong to...
And I'm telling you guys, when you leave this joint, keep your chin up. Of course, it's a smart thing to keep your left shoulder up along with it, too. But whatever you do, don't go in for nothing shaky. Stay kosher. remember, you'll always come out on top with honesty, industry, and good hard right at the button.